Hey there! So, this video is going to be a little bit different to some of my usual videos. I'm also going for a bit of a new setup with the whole camera video thing. This is my kitchen. It's a very wee kitchen. I'm just trying it out because it's a little bit easier to set up. You can sort of see my whole general workspace. So, there was a video that I watched the other day on my lunch break that sort of just popped up on my YouTube recommended thing by How to Cook That by a lady called Ann Reardon, I think her name is. But she does a great channel all about how to cook things and whatnot. But there was a particular video where it's essentially a reaction video to Blossom's Is Your Food Fake or Real video, which has been sort of trending around recently. And she's a food scientist, the lady on How to Cook That, Anne. And watching this video was fantastic because if you ever watch it, it's, you know, you probably may have seen it. It's a lot of stuff about saying, you know, is your food fake or real? And essentially she's a food scientist and goes, this is utter bullshit. And it's a really good video to watch if you've not seen it. I definitely recommend it. But it sort of got me thinking, you know, about other life hack videos and stuff. And then it turns out she's been uploading the last couple of days other reaction videos to, you know, those 5-minute crafts and the BuzzFeed videos and all that sort of like, here's a quick simple recipe or here's a quick simple life hack, and like, do they actually work? Is this a good recipe? All that sort of stuff. Turns out most of them are just utter shit. So it got me thinking this morning, is there any coffee hack videos out there? It turns out there is. There's quite a lot of them. And I'd say the majority of them are just like showing you how to do really average early 2000s latte art and how to make an iced coffee and just, you know, just a bit naff. However, there is one particular video from BuzzFeed Nifty published in 2017 and it's interesting. It's an interesting video, so we're going to watch it together and look at these bad coffee hacks. Okay. I mean, sure. Was that with cold milk or hot milk? They didn't say. I mean, with cold milk, I don't really see the point. And if it's hot milk, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna burn your hand as you're shaking that in glass. Okay, moving on. Or just wash your coffee cups properly. I mean, yeah, you know, generally you try not to leave a pot of coffee on a hot plate for any longer than like 3 hours at most. I'm not a huge fan of hot plates in general because after a couple of hours it just keeps stewing and what have you. But, you know, a post-it note works. Don't have to faffing about with bloody cups. Anyway. I've never heard of that before. I can't give you an answer to that. I can't imagine eating a grapefruit and drinking coffee really complements one another particularly well, but sure. Why? 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 I'm going to stop this one here. I don't get this thing with freezing coffee cubes. Right, if you had, say, you go to a restaurant and you have a glass of lemonade or a glass of Coke or something, and you get served with ice and you have your Coke in it, you generally always end up with cubes of ice still in your cup by the time you've finished your beverage. Maybe that's just me, I drink it too quickly. But surely, if you're going to add cubes of iced coffee and then add milk to it to make like an iced latte, your coffee is not going to it's not going to mix into the milk, so you're just going to end up with drinking a cup of milk and some coffee cubes left over, because the ice won't dilute into the... Oh no, they're adding more coffee to the coffee cubes, which again seems a bit pointless. Why? Is that a coffee hack? People are worried about having like the smell of coffee on their breath. Is coffee a bad thing to have on your breath? Maybe that's why people don't talk to me. No. No, no, no. No. This is stupid. This is just plain stupid. Please don't ever put hydrogen peroxide and baking soda on your teeth. No, no, dear God, no. That will instantaneously rot your enamel away. Your teeth will be fucked. Don't ever put hydrogen peroxide anywhere near your teeth, especially with baking soda. That's a different piece of fucking wood. They've not even used the same bit of table for that. Let me watch that again. Well, that's bollocks. Utter bollocks. They've quite obviously like taken a picture of the after shot, then made a scratch and made that look like the before, because coffee will not remove scratches in your table. I've heard walnuts are supposed to be quite good, but coffee grounds won't. Just make it smell like coffee. That's it. I mean, the milk and sugar thing's the weirdest one for me. Why would you do that? And please don't ever put hydrogen peroxide and baking powder in your teeth. I'm sure that's very, very not good for you. So, I generally find these coffee hack videos are a bit crap. And, yeah, just a bit naff really, aren't they? So, if you want to find some actual good coffee hacks, James Hoffman has some good coffee hacks on his channel. There was one other hack I saw the other day. Scott Rao posted it on his Instagram about adding salt to bitter coffee. That is quite a good hack actually. I have tried it. I think off the top of my head I would go and look on his Instagram just to confirm this, but I think his optimum level of salt was 0.15 grams of salt to 100 ml of coffee. So if you have a particularly bitter coffee, you want to make it less bitter and a bit more drinkable, add 0.15 grams of salt to 100 ml of coffee and it should make it a bit nicer for you. I'm probably not going to do my version of coffee hacks. I could give you some, but I think there are better ones out there if you go looking for them, like some actual decent coffee hacks. Go look at Hoffman, he does some great videos. That's it for this one. Don't put hydrogen peroxide and baking powder on your teeth, just go to the dentist. Bye.